Hey everyone, this is Steven for LogicLounge.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Pilot Metropolitan fountain pen. Before I begin discussing the Metropolitan specifically, I'd like to point out some of the key advantages as well as disadvantages of using a fountain pen as opposed to a ballpoint pen. First off, fountain pens require very little, almost no pressure to use, which can improve the user's handwriting. This also makes them ideal for anyone who might get frequent muscle cramps in their hand or write for long periods of time. However, fountain pens require more maintenance and care than your average ballpoint pen in order to maximize their longevity. Now that you have a better idea of why you may or may not want a fountain pen, let's go ahead and talk about the Metropolitan specifically. One of the first things you'll notice about this pen is its aesthetically pleasing design. There's no large watermark or text. In fact, the only branding on this pen is the word Pilot on the bottom of the cap in very small font. And thankfully, it's not all just looks. This pen uses brass as the material for the body. This makes the Metropolitan far more durable than other competing pens. It also prevents any shining that can result after extended use. Now, one might imagine that a brass fountain pen has a fairly substantial price tag. In this case, that's actually incorrect. The Pilot Metropolitan is available for just under $20. This makes it perfect for anyone who is looking at getting their first fountain pen. Now I'd like to discuss how this pen writes. After a few weeks of using it, I can say with complete confidence that this pen writes very well. As with most fountain pens, it requires very little pressure to use and feels very smooth when writing. However, I should note that it did feel somewhat rough for the first few days of use. Initially, I thought this was just my imagination until I ordered a second Metropolitan and had the same experience. I certainly don't consider this to be a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you plan on ordering this pen. Included in the box, you'll receive the pen in a plastic, rather flimsy case, an ink cartridge, and an instruction manual. Now, the pen featured in this video is the black version of the Metropolitan. However, they also have many other colors available, such as silver and gold. In fact, Pilot even offers versions with accents. For example, they have a solid white version with a white tiger accent. Pilot also offers this pen with a fine nib for a thinner stroke and a medium nib for a thicker stroke. Overall, I think this is an excellent product for anyone who is just getting interested in fountain pens, especially when considering the price. While it does have a short break-in time, it's hard to find a reason to not buy this pen. So, that's about it. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe to the Logic Lounge YouTube channel. See you next time.